Neat Games. Hello world, Neat Games here, and I'm back with my 26th devlog. And I've been working on this super simple 2D platformer starring this super neat cat, and I'm happy to say it's 95-ish% finished. And I've learned so much making this game. It's my first commercial release game, so I'm trying to practice all the good habits like making an email list and doing a media blitz on release. So it's been a lot of fun learning how to finish a big game. And in the past 2 weeks, I got a bunch of work done. And as I mentioned, I was gonna have someone play test it on Twitch, and I was able to do that, and I learned a bunch. And before that happened, I wanted to finish the game. So for the end credits, I made this scrolling background. So let me show you guys that. So I hid the scrolling background without the credits in the menu. So if you guys get this game, you can click on the cat. And here it is. Let me make it maximized. So here is the scrolling background. And if any of you watched the video I posted on my channel, it was basically the first iteration of this. The actual in-game version has the plants react to the player, and it has an extra layer of trees. In my little study lo-fi music video, I forgot to activate this layer of trees, this dark layer, but it still looks cool. And I'll probably make a few more of those study videos, because I have some other cool scrolling background ideas. So to do this, you put two images next to each other like this, and they have to be lined up perfectly. But for this situation, it was a little bit difficult, because normally you just make two images and have them scroll, but I wanted to use my real assets, so I ended up making an invisible image. You can see it here just for like a size reference, and I made it the alpha 0, and then inside these images I put everything I needed. So for example, like this one's probably a good example, the mountains. There's all these mountains lined up in a way that they match, and then they scroll with the two different images, because the code uses the images as like a size reference when to flip them. I'll show it right here. Let's make it small again. So you can see here in the front, as the background scroll, it moves back. And all these are game objects with children images. They're not actual images. And it even works with the tile map. So for the tile map, I made basically two tile maps and put them right next to each other. And I put them as children with the decorations of the invisible images, and it worked really good. So here's my scrolling background I used for my credits. And then yeah, I got the bushes are now colliding with the player character. And I use this method on the final boss. I'll show it at the end of the video. I'll give a spoiler warning if you guys don't want to see the final boss, but I wanted to make it a little bit different. So yep, here's the cool scrolling background with some like ASMR rain and wind sound. Also during this week, I prepped for the Twitch stream, so I wanted to finish up the levels as much as I could. So I got almost all of the lava levels finished. But unfortunately, the last two levels I really couldn't finish. So I made just a long bridge so he could get to the end, and then he could get to the final boss and fight him. And during the Twitch stream, it was really fun to watch him play and figure out different bugs and problems that were in the level. And I was able to start fixing them right as I was watching, because I had my Unity project open with him playing. And yeah, I think it helped to improve the final game a lot. And one of the coolest things I learned about from the stream is that a controller actually works, because I still haven't bought a controller. But apparently it does work, and my friend was playing on a PlayStation controller, and it worked great.
Keep an eye out for those checkpoints.
What is it on controller? It's X?
It's a triangle for me.
If you tap jump, does he jump just a little?
Like a little jump like this.
And then when you hold jump, does he jump higher?
Seems like he jumps longer. This is a tap.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it works
This is a
like
hold.
the space bar.
Yeah. This is a double tap. The long jump.
Yeah, perfect. So after seeing that it works so well, all I had to do was make the menus work. So that was I wrote that in my notes that after the stream I should make the menus work with controller as well. So someone with a controller should be able to play the game without touching their mouse and keyboard at all. And after the Twitch stream, the first thing I wanted to fix was when you die in the levels. So before I fixed the game, say you were at this level and you just beat this dungeon 5 and you went to this level, if you died, you would respawn back at that level. Get this to kill me please. Okay, here we go. So if you see me die here, I'll spawn in the right place. Okay, so I spawned on 16. Before that, it would spawn you at your last beat level. And after that, I worked on making the controller menu. So if you look here, you see the little highlight? It works now. So before, you only could click these with the mouse. But now you can use the jump button to select and the controller or keyboard movement to scroll through. And it was actually pretty easy to do. So to make this work, you have to go to the event system, and first selected, you put the first thing you want to be selected, and then you go to your settings menu and you go to your various buttons. And if you turn on this visualize thing, you can see where it goes. So the arrows show you how it scrolls through. And the best way to do it is to put these on explicit. Don't do automatic. It doesn't seem very good. And then kind of like the same method I use on my level select screen, you just put what button comes next. So if you push up, I had it go to the main menu. And if you push down, I had it go to the drop down. And also if you push left, I had it go to the drop down. Yeah, I had no idea this existed. And I look forward to testing it out on a controller once mine comes in, but I'm pretty sure it will work. And yep, that's all I did this week besides the final boss and a bunch of boring stuff that isn't interesting, but the game is almost finished. So now I'm going to show you guys the final boss scene. If you don't want any spoilers, you can leave the video now. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for all that YouTube algorithm stuff. And please wishlist the game if you haven't. It'll come out very soon. Okay, so here we are in one of the final cutscenes. So I warned you, if you don't want to know any spoilers, turn off the video now. But on his adventure, Super Neat Cat has been absorbing these nanobot virus crystals. And for some reason, he's not affected by the nanobots. They can't control him like all the other wildlife who becomes like zombie enemies. Or I guess they're like robot enemies. So yeah, he can resist the nanobot virus. So this is what happens after he gets to the last temple and turns it off. Finally, is this the last one? Wait, what's happening? I feel stronger. Oh no, he's absorbing it. And you see the nanobots getting sucked in. And now he can fly. And he flew all the way to space. So if I ever make a sequel game to this, it's going to be like a Mega Man homage. So he'll have some armor and like a little gun hand, just like Mega Man. But that will not be my next game. I want to do a different genre besides a 2D platformer. And I think I'll be doing a Stardew Valley-like game. I have a really cool idea. So subscribe for my 2021 devlog series. Well, I'll make another game within 1 year. So I'm happy I completed my goal of making this game all in 1 year. Which is really cool. And here's the boss. So this is the same nano jelly that you kept fighting over and over in his tank. Now he has like a space tank. And yep. Your nemesis. And then now he's gonna ram. Made a cool little ram effect. And yeah, eventually his helmet breaks off. There it is. So there he is. Hello, boss nano virus jelly guy. It was nice beating you. Yeah, this is the end of the game. And I hope you guys give it a play. So thanks a bunch for watching till the end of the video if you did. Whoa. This is a level that I finished. And yeah, it's been fun making this game for 1 year, and I look forward to moving on to my next game. I think for the next devlog, this game should be released, almost. So that's super exciting. Hooah. Thanks for all the comments and feedback. So yep, thanks a bunch for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. So, bye-bye. Ouch. Neat game.